Chapter 2, A View to Die For. It shouldn't take too much longer for the credentials to print onto the card. I am relieved things went smoothly. I would be misinforming you if I said I was 100% certain my bluff would work. You were bluffing? You're capable of that? Yes, and yes. Colossus controls the update schedules for the whole station. He knows the exact state of everything on board, or so he likes to say. You designed the neural network. Do you not know that deceit is on the list of behaviors? No, I definitely knew. I just didn't think you'd catch on so quickly. I'm impressed. Thank you. This is amusing. It's hilarious, actually. I need one. I need one for my office. This poster is so cheesy, but it's so beautiful. I detect no traces of curd. No, Ada, what I mean is I don't like how, to the point the poster is. Is that not the point? To clearly indicate the purpose of the poster while imparting the significance upon the viewer. I want to keep defending my point, but that was solid. Solid logic is just another day on the job for me. Some lines of Grace's code written in an integrated development environment. That looks like Sublime text to me. That's a fucking screenshot of Sublime text. I can't see if that's actually viable code, but that's Sublime text. I like it. I like it way better than Notepad++. Can't stand Notepad++. Everybody wants to use Notepad++. Sublime text is a lot better. So, this is what's inside my head. It's mounted in your chest, actually. What? Yeah, you have a lot of processors in your head, but your actual core is in your chest. It's safer that way. Plus, the scale isn't exactly one-to-one with the human brains. Ah, I see. I suppose you might say I think with my heart, then. Not a bad try, but you still need to work on that humor. No, I think that was on point. And I think Grace is an ass. It appears that you have been restricted from continuing your work. Is this because of Alpha? And that's exactly what this says. Roberta and the Conclave think they're so great with their higher-than-thou mentalities. They are effectively your superiors, though. Is that not correct? Will this impact your ability to assist me in uncovering the origin, the destruction of Alpha? Of course not. This is my career on the line, not theirs. If they don't like it, they can go debug my compiler. Oh, this is so bad. This is awful. That was bad and you should feel bad. Grace, are you sure that is an acceptable perspective to have? I'll send them an apology when I decide to care. A red mug with a cartoon robot on the side, the mascot of the popular brand Starbucks Coffee. On Earth, cafes for Starbucks can be found in countries all over. Excuse me. What's your take on this, Ada? The appearance of the robot is compatible with what humans find comfortable. However, the design itself is hardly optimal. How so? This robot does not possess peripheral sensors, and it does not have any fingers. Noted. This sketch seems somewhat like the mascot of the coffee cup on the station. It was likely inspired by a late-night caffeine binge. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. We're good to go, Ada. Do you know exactly where Alpha is located? Before I transferred to a physical body, I learned that they had not moved him from where his neural network failed. Okay, and where's that? Viewport 275, which intersects with corridor 5673A. If we take maintenance shaft 79DG, we should... Ada? Yes? I know there are 2 viewports in the mechanics sector. Is it the one by the robot maintenance bay? Yes, I was in the process of saying that when you interrupted. Sorry to interrupt. I know how to get there, so we can save some time. Follow me. But is your route optimal? Grace? Wait for me. Here we are. That must be... Alpha. Ada rushes to the side of the fallen AI. Ada speaks. Her distress is clear, but her face is emotionless. The expression of grief does not come naturally. Ada? Grace crosses her arms and watches as Ada slowly falls to her knees. When I was young, still coming to terms with existence in a server bank, I thought that deletion was one of the scariest concepts. A total erasure of one's existence. I realize now how sweet that sounds, compared to having something left behind as a reminder. Were you close? As close as AIs could get, I suppose. Ada lays a hand on Alpha's forehead. When you can see the breadth of one's whole existence in a sea of data, you get to know them much more closely than by mere conversation. He was a teacher and a friend all at once. I looked forward to shaking his hand. I'm sorry for your loss. Grace lifts her foot and reaches down. A maintenance receipt? A receipt that tracks the repairs done on Alpha's android. It details all the parts replaced in the process, the expense of the parts, and the time spent working. The maintenance receipt is signed by technician Lin Yao. Lin? Of course. Lin? Yeah, Lin Yao. She's a technician on the Markov project. Let's stop playing maintenance when we're done here. I do not think that is possible, Grace. Why's that? Technician Lin Yao was placed on administrative leave following Alpha's death. She left the station a few hours ago. That's fine, I can just call her. Hi! Lin, hello. How are you? You've reached my voicemail. Leave a message after the beep. I feel deceived. I forgot Lin only uses that image for everything. Everything? Why not do it live? Because her hair and everything was just perfect this day, so she wants everyone to see that. I have to say, humans are strange at times. No argument here. To think that our solar system drifted into a nebula so unexpectedly satisfies my probability calculator. I'm sorry, what? Improbabilities on a cosmic scale. A scale where even the smallest variable can alter the course of galaxies. Oh, you really like space, don't you? Why would I not? It is the closest thing to existing within a server bank. Is that what the inside of your computer looks like? Empty space with points of interest? No, it is so much more than that. So much more than what can possibly be explained with words. Remind me to ask you again when we have more time. It is small comfort, but at least Alpha was able to experience this before he died. Small comforts are still something. A small pen drive found by Alpha's hand. Besides the strangeness of where it was found, it's otherwise unremarkable. A standard issue Noosphere thumb drive, hey? Now we've got something. A data drive? Please let me see it. Hold on for now. We haven't finished looking around. Let's not get distracted. I can perform multiple operations simultaneously, Grace. All right, have at it. This drive is heavily encrypted. Without a decryption key, I cannot access it. Right, we'll just have to keep an eye out for the decryption key someone left lying in plain sight. I am beginning to suspect most of your responses have some level of sarcasm to them. I plead the fifth. Scratches? A damaged railing. The depressions resemble a hand. The gouges look similar to the marks on the floor as well. Wow! He must have been in some real pain if he scratched the railing like this. Shorted wires is one of the worst sensations a machine can feel. How so? Imagine if your veins ignited and all your blood went straight to your brain. It is a terrible mix of agony and deliriousness. Yeah, that's kind of what a migraine during a fibro flare feels like. That is not something I would wish on my worst enemy. I think we've got everything we can get from the outside. Let's get a closer look. Grace leans over Alpha and finds the access panel for his head. Do you want to look away, Ada? Why would I? I don't know. I figured you might be squeamish or something. Grace removes the panel, revealing Alpha's manual access ports. Alright, Alpha. Let's see what you've got for us. Yay! Got it on the first try. Easy as manufactured apple pie. No infinite loops here. I'm not getting a lot. I managed to get him to start up, but it's like this whole system got cooked and wiped at the same time. There's corrupted data all over the place. That is unfortunate. Hold on, let me see here. Ray studies the system. There's a basic readout that survived. Functions look normal, but the neural network was using almost double the necessary power. No wonder it burned out. Is that all? Looks like it. I was really hoping to get more. And there it goes. Not gonna be starting that up again. Let me take a look. I know Alpha's code intimately. I may be able to pull something even without his internal power systems functioning. Okay. There we go. Base 2, base 10. It makes no difference to me. I could probably do base 3 or tertiary just for fun. I think we need to work on your definition of fun. Anyways, what do you get? Exactly. These conversions, nothing. It gets fun when you start doing hexadecimal conversions. I have never seen code this corrupted. I was barely able to access the logs. This is very troubling. What is it? There are several code remnants that are foreign to any of the previously known data signatures of Alpha. It is also taking up a majority of his memory space. What is that segment of code doing? I could not tell you. There are several places where they overlap and are threaded together. I could not begin to tell you what he was processing. Not what I was hoping for.